Carol Gianotti was a little girl in Perth, Australia when they built a bowling center next door to her parents' home.
Oh, what a solid shot for Gianotti in the 10th.
Talk about fate. She started bowling on those lanes before the center even opened. Before she knew it, she was winning local tournaments, junior events, and bowling for her country internationally.
Oh, it was great. To represent your country is just, ultimate goal as well. I didn't think, when I represent the country, that was my top when I went to Seoul in the Olympics to represent Australia as exhibition sport. I mean, I couldn't get anything better than that. I love the game, right from the start, and it was very successful to me, and that's when I thought, well, I'll keep on going and see where it brings me.
It brought her to America.
For the double, and she's right back in there.
Carol was still a teenager when she made the 8,000-mile journey across an ocean.
It was tough. It was a big move for me, 19, but coming up to a big country like America and then just trying to, wean my way in there and hopefully be successful. I didn't know back then what all, life was all about.
It didn't take long to vanquish those fears.
And Carol Gianotti now will head to the winner's circle.
She won the Queens in 1989, her first professional title. At just 21 years of age, Carol Gianotti was a major champion.
It was unbelievable. Wow. It was like a dream. That whole week was a really weird week. I mean, I just hadn't been out on tour for long, and to have a first major underneath my belt, 1989 was just, pretty incredible, and it really started off my career.
Carol became a fixture on the women's tour.
There's your winner of the Storm Three Rivers Open, back-to-back titles.
Spending her winters traveling from stop to stop and then home to Australia in the off-season where it was also winter. Carol jokes that she never saw a summer, but the sun shined on her plenty. 16 titles on tour, 4 of them coming in 1998 as she was named Player of the Year.
Another great honour. It was a great year for me, and I've had all my success. It was just it come very quickly to me. Having any success out on tour, was just a dream, and every year kind of got better for me, and 1998 Bowler of the Year was just the top of it.
But in 2003, the women's tour closed up shop. Suddenly, there wasn't a living to be made out there, and after nearly 2 decades of winters, for the first time, Carol was truly left out in the cold.
It was my job, and really I didn't know anything else. So it kind of come as a bit of a shock to me, and I think with a lot of other girls, but it was tough. Ending there and then going home, and after 18 years doing the same routine every year, and when you go home, you just, wow, I didn't really know what I was going to do.
Now Carol runs a bowling center back home, and through all the years and 10 knee surgeries, she remains competitive to this day, even making her 4th Queen's TV show in 2008. And she endures as an inspiration to generations of bowlers.
She's probably paved the way especially for Australian bowlers, any Australian bowlers that ever wanted to come over. We always had Carol there to ask questions, to rely on. It's not just about the bowling part, don't get me wrong, she's done, amazing accomplishments, but, she's such a good sportsman as well, and I'm very proud to see her inducted into the Hall of Fame.
She loves to win. She's a great bowler, and once you taste success, winning never gets old, and she's a contender in every tournament we bowl in.
Carol says she's not done bowling, not by a long shot, but this chance to look back at her career and take her place among the all-time greats means so much.
To hear that phone call was just amazing. It's hard to explain. It was just something that really was my goal and really just topped off a career. To actually be named and to the Hall of Fame is anyone's dream, and to be named with all the other Hall of Famers, which, I've got a lot of great friends in there and been through their careers, and now they've been through mine, so it's a dream come true. It's a great honour, and I'm really looking forward to the ceremony.